I'm really ashamed about what happened in the Netherlands the last decades in the youth care and youth cure. Because violence, extreme separation and humiliation don't belong in a sheltered environment where young people stay because they need youth care. So we're really concerned about this. And you asked, obviously, what is the government doing to prevent this sort of situations, which are absolutely not in line with the policy we have. And what we are doing now is that we say that restriction of freedom is only allowed when there are no less strong alternatives, only then. And this is, and will become, and from the 1st of January of 2024, is this also the leading principle, no, unless. And that's why we are closing all the institutions which are providing youth care in a closed situation. So we are trying to, and that is a process which is going on. But we know that we have to make more tempo in this. But the principle is no situations like that unless it is totally necessary. And that is also in a small amount of cases, of course. And now I can say that this is in front of our mind when we are talking about these situations. May I add something?
Yes.
Because one of the key players in this very serious situation is Jason Bogwandas, and he is also here. And he wrote a very alarming report about this situation in that closed institutions. You know that. Yeah, well, I think that he made us aware of the seriousness of this situation.
So it's wonderful that you also, as a government, know his research, but the question is, does you implement the idea, the conclusion, and also closing institution, it's one step, but giving the service in the community is the most important space. And I also want to say that I can say even in 99.99%, if person with psychosocial disability will receive the services, if they receive all the things that they need in their house, they will not need this kind of institution. They will not reach to this kind of effect of their life that they need to be closed and be isolated. So the responsibility about it's on the state to create these services and do that with closing